Okay, so yeah, that should be it. Let's start this thing. Okay, that's it. Okay, my marvelous entry. I think it took a bit while. Oh god, I think it took like 5 minutes. Wow. Okay, my setup is a bit slower this time. I think next time I'm going to set up a bit faster. And of course, as you can see, that loading screen, the whole thing is all planned. I created this system, this animation system, whatever, just yesterday, and I took like 1 or 2 days only. Honestly, doing this kind of animation is okay, fun in a way, but I found out that it's quite easy relatively to making like bots, or making those very hardcore transactions, online security, whatever, payment system, I think, or like managing all of those high performance library or whatnot. Anyway, that's a bit a fancy thing for you guys to show. I think there's something that there's some fun events going on just now. I just on my mic, test, and yeah, that's it. Next time it probably won't be something like that awkward. I probably would have background music in like just like any other streamer, just prepare beforehand. But this time I think I screw up a bit. That's a bit funny, okay? And yeah. Anyway, let's get to the topic. Just like any monthly devlog, let's go about the week, week by week, sequentially, I guess. So, first week, I kind of got like burnt out, I guess, since the last month, I just do like the ES system and whatnot, and after all that I still need to do the devlog, and then upload this video, and then this and that and the other stuff. It's kind of a bit tiring, so yeah, it's a bit tiring for me, and I kind of just got burnt out. But luckily luckily I'm quite lucky, I guess, since like I have like entertainment enough, such as this song, it made me so happy. So this kind of life songs, yeah, I mean, like at the time when I'm like having this problem, I still haven't my good headphones or whatnot still haven't arrived yet. Oh, nice. Sakura Miko. Oh, okay. Sakura Kaze. Beautiful song. And let me just type this command properly. I keep mistyping it. So yeah, the first week it's kinda hard, I guess, harsh for me, I guess. Because at that time I still haven't have like what I still haven't have like the proper the proper setups, for my headphone just broke. Yeah, why am I confusing myself? My headphone just broke. Okay, my older headphones that are calibrated just broke. So yeah, it's kind of bad for me, I cannot just do really fancy stuff or whatnot, it's just kind of like a hindering factor. So wait, then I just like let me switch that. Lol. Oh my god, I should set up this properly next time. Yeah, okay, so there we go. Oh, sorry. So yeah, this whole FFmpeg law, whatever, it is a system I use to run the whole thing just now that you see the animation. But anyway, back to the week 1. Week 1, yeah, so it's not really about the enjoyment, it's I mean, like, not really about the enjoyment, but about like the pure musical enjoyment, like the calibrated audio and whatnot. It's not really about that for the week 1. And even the week 2, at that time my headphones still haven't arrived. I think it's around week 3 or something, that's, I think, if you notice it, it should be, just a few 1 or 2 days before the release of the Inochi Remastered that I did. So yeah, that's the time when my headphone arrived. But even before then, I already recovered from, like, this overheat burnout thing, from like week 2 or something. So mainly it's again thanks to them, there's like, Suisei's live, there's, even if I'm not wrong, ASCII live. Is ASCII live before that? Yeah, I think it should be before that. Yeah, and then I use it, I listen to it from, using my calibrated speaker. It's okay, decent. It's not fully calibrated compared to headphone, because you can just directly with your ears and just catering it to whatever the best it is, or maybe adds a little bit personality test, just a bit of personality bias, maybe less bass or whatnot, But for speaker, it's kind of hard to control the echo, whatnot, So yeah, but it's quite enjoyable, and there's like Suisei's live, and then after, if I'm not wrong, after the headphone arrived, there's like the Towa live, and there's like the Inichi live, and of course there's also a bunch of smaller, those songs, like Utawaku, so, oh yeah, these are the soundtrack. I'm not quite sure if they will get copyrighted or something, but I hope it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it will get. I don't know, no idea. This is from the the Hololive EN. Yeah, they did this. If I'm not wrong, it's like 1 or 2 months ago or something like that. I just go ahead and download all of them. That's it. It's on YouTube. Their topic site there. So yeah, I saw that also, so I just downloaded it. Because I found out it's quite cool. I'm not quite sure if it's like good for stream or whatnot. I just add it in because why not? But anyway, so yeah, it's mainly thanks to them, and then of course there's like those very funny streams there, I think the few streams that I still remember the stream that kind of just twist, turn me kind of just turn my mood fully, That's the stream with like the Sora, Tokino Sora, and the Flare they collab, And then after that, I went ahead and just rewatch one of the archive from podcast. So yeah, one of those chats done, those like daily life chats, And then I just like listen to it, and then kind of my mood just got better, and I just feel productive. I don't know. I have no idea why, but I guess it is just a bit good, or magical, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it just works. Okay, so yeah, after I got my mood back, in short, week 1 can kind of not really much project. Even if I now were to like search for my project, the time or whatnot, I don't think I can find much. Thursday, Wednesday, yeah, I still see like April 4 or something. It's like direct get function, Java. Oh yeah, I tried to do those, but I haven't finished any of those those projects that I started there. So the point now, when you start a project but you didn't finish it, it means that practically you just fails it, or it is just discarded or something, and oh yeah, week 1 I also did like my analytical engine. I also did improve it, but yeah, the analytical engine that I did in the week 1, yeah, I did change it, improve it to use the Logit. And if I'm not wrong, yeah, the week 1 there's like so much special events. For the special events, there's quite a lot, there's like many company the database has been leaked at the time. There's like the famous FB, I'm not going to give the full name, and there's like the LDN short form. Yeah, very good. Okay, these few companies, yeah, their stuff just got leaked online and went crazy and went viral. You know, many people change this, change that, and yeah, I think my last month devlog kind of just, you know, just prove its use. You know, like when I give like what wait, does it happen before or something? I'm not quite sure. Wait, I think no. Yeah. And then after that, then the talk of the Discord, you know, the talk of Discord and the very sexy micro something company, okay. They're like I don't know what it's like, they're quoting, or you know, their talks, you know, whatever it is, you know, debates, you know, whatever, just ended, you know. But I don't think it's going to be very transparent. I think there's still some shady stuff going on. Maybe it's just not obvious, or maybe I don't know, you know, this kind of business is just really shady in there. But yeah, this is the whole thing, I think, for the week 1 and week 2. Week 1, I think that's the for all of the week 1. That's it. Just analytical engine improvement, and then I got burnt out, and then I still kind of tries to work myself, which is a very stupid idea. I don't know, it's not the worst idea lah, you know, it's kind of like, you know, don't want to be like fully useless like that. But yeah, and the videos, whatnot, you know, the music, they help me quite a lot. You know, I really like those, you know, those very cheap, you know, those earphones, you know. But yeah, they still help quite a lot, you know. It's quite enjoyable and whatnot. But yeah. So second thing, week 2. For week 2, oh yeah, what's this song again? I'm not quite sure. Oh, Suspect, yeah. So yeah, the week 2, yeah, I did, you know, since I think week 2 I planned and I expected my headphone to arrive sooner or later. So I started to, you know, try to, you know, make the system, make the what you call cross-platform calibration system. I would just simplify it as that. I mean, there's a lot of maths going on. You can, you know, plus minus, yeah, amplitude, you know, frequency, blah blah blah, yada. No one wants to know that. Okay, very technical. But yeah, I wanted to do that, and then in the end I did it a bit, you know. I just looked around, and then I didn't really do any, you know, final product line. You know, this is so stupid. I'm still in the burnout phase. I think even in the week 2, I think it's the week 2 half or maybe third week, you know, then I turn fully to being productive. So I guess, you know, if some girl would, you know, like just saw me at that state, they would probably hate me, I guess. but yeah, so again, and I see, oh yeah, and then for the second week, then I started to focus on hardening my browser, Firefox. I use Firefox, as you can see. It's my kind of like my daily driver before, you know, you probably notice it, and I harden it furthermore, and with some guides, you know, from the other communities. Okay, I'm not going to mention them, but yeah, it's quite, then I, you know, kind of turned productive, and then I kind of just, you know, improve my other system, you know, a long way, you know, this full boot whatever, you know, that looks fancy, you know, and then I still continue to do those some of those smaller projects which in the end have no product. I'm not quite sure. I guess like in the second week I'm still not fully productive. So yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so yeah, and then in the third week, then I started to managing my stuff and sort out some of my stuff. You know, some of those system settings, configurations, you know, because it's a very complex system that I have here, you know, including like this, you know, animation, whatever, you know, ES system, whatever, they always have like some sort of configuration file behind it. So I just sort all of it kinda and move here and move there, and then also test out a few things, test auto click. I didn't use it in the end. I just test it for fun. It's so stupid, but I guess it kinda is useful. And then I once again at the third week again, sort out my stuff. And then for the third week, it is still in the third week, and then I tried to learn JavaScript, use it. In the end, I don't really know how to use it because I'm stupid as shit. I should have known that I need HTML to run a JavaScript, but that's the time that I think about like the animation system at like the very start of this video, and I thought of using JavaScript, because it's convenient, and if it's like by a large community, I can change it very easily. Okay, I don't need to waste much time, because like if I were to use JavaScript, right, my time would be cut by probably half, okay, compared to what I currently use. So currently I use like the FFmpeg and then use like picture and then manually edit picture, text and then whatnot, and yeah, if I were to use JavaScript, I could just program something and then be like delay time, sleep, whatever, do this very quick small script, or I could just download others, which is very good. Okay, it's just available everywhere, from Google, animation, whatever, video, and there's like other website, I could just download it. It's so brilliant. Okay, so it's such a great idea. It's like the genius idea, but yeah, I found out that it cannot run on standalone. Okay, that's the thing with browsers, JavaScript. I don't know. I don't think there's a good way. I think there's a bad way though. That is using Electron or others library, which is very bad in my opinion, security wise and bloat wise and whatever wise. Okay, and maintaining wise is probably also bad. Okay, I don't have the time to manage or something like that. And I don't think their animation is like very universal, for Electron. They still have their kind of Electron APIs or something, so yeah, screw that. In the end I just give a middle finger to that idea, and then I continue work on my core system that I'm not going to mention, the full boot thing, very cool one. You type one command and then start a bunch of terminal stuff and whatnot. Yeah, I improve that and then make it smoother, make it don't fail or whatnot, security, harden it, whatnot. And it's still second week, and I just kinda remastered, I don't know, or revisited, the batch to shell, I guess. I'm not quite sure, maybe I use it or something. So I update a new version and then set path. I also kinda experiment with the set path thing. I wanted to make like just a very simple script, to change the environment variable. I'm not going to mention much. It is just simply like for Windows, when you double click something it will auto run. Okay, that's the point. Okay? For environmental variable, but for mine, when you click something it normally doesn't run for mine unless it's like app image or some exe or something. It's like very minimal compared to others. For others maybe they click Py script, or maybe exe batch, whatnot, share, PowerShell, or maybe jar file, they would auto run all of these. Okay, maybe even Kotlin file or whatever. Okay, but yeah, for mine it's just very simple. It's the fundamental stock one. Okay, in fact I cut some of those down. Okay, because I want it to be good for security and good for whatever purpose that I, in case I just imagine or simulate. So yeah, I experiment with that. I think I should finish that if I have the time to, but I don't know. It is just again going back, but it is kinda like, I guess, time limit lah. And then next, I did this fast JSON. I wanted to create a plugin for me to generate JSON fast, and then in the end I did not finish it, I guess. It is just kind of halfway there. I think mainly the problem is with what? Oh yeah, I also did like at the second and third week, I think. Yeah, I also did like the one of the cropping system that I use, that I newly created. I think I should show you guys. Maybe I can show. Yeah, this like I should give some credit to like the Java CPP maintainer. Okay, and of course the OpenCV, OpenBlast, and whatever dependencies, the FC library. But yeah, I did a cropper. I'm not quite sure if you guys could look at it, but okay, let me like try and run this. Okay, I think I could run this on the fly, I guess. ls, and then I should just where's the command? Oh, fast run with dependencies. Wait, I guess it's going to open a box, right? Wait, what is it doing? What's the error? JNI OpenBlast. Oh yeah, this cropping system, it doesn't work in Unix until now. Oh yeah, I forget. Oh yeah, I could not show you guys. Yeah, you're gonna forgive me, but I could show you the proof. This cropping system, sadly this doesn't work. This is a song from what's the song again? Right, I guess I should just close this again. What's the song again? Oh, I don't know how to read this, but I know that, oh no, these are ASCII songs. Oh, I think I'm going to get a strike or something. Oh boy, I'm not quite sure. I don't think I should put this song here, but whatever, has been played. I don't think I can do anything. Because if I'm not wrong, this is licensed under like the Naka Music, and then Naka Music like signed a contract with another label, if I'm not wrong, because since I published the Inochi, the publisher label, okay, they also give me a strike, which is right, okay, which is what they should do, okay, they should strike other derivative or cheap covers of it. And yeah, okay, so I just played her music. I hope ASCII don't mind it at least. But yeah, okay. Next time I should remove this song. Maybe I should remove it now. This song should not be safe to stream. Oh sorry. Okay. For this is okay. This if I'm not wrong, like this Stardust song is licensed under CC or something. I think I play it around like my RTA, like the live stream February. So okay, yeah, maybe did I download podcast live? Whatever. Let me quickly check. But yeah, in short, it doesn't work. Okay, there's errors. Okay, sadly I cannot show you. This cropping, so it only works in Windows right now. Sadly, but that's okay. That should be fine. Okay, I just boot my Windows and just use it. And then yeah, so that's the Java CPP, and then that's the second and third week around that. And after that, then it's this fourth week, then it's like the FFmpeg. I tried to revamp that, but then I guess I failed again and I give up. But yeah, at this period, and the third and fourth, then my university here and there, yeah, so yeah, I cannot really do much also, but I'm you know, the university thing, you know, they are kind of, you know, sometimes the teachers, you know, lecturers, you know, professors, you know, they talk about their own stuff or whatever, you know, or they kind of delay the class, or you know, whatever it is, you know. Then, you know, break time I also did programming and do whatever it is, like, you know. But yeah, the progress is just cannot compare to, you know, a full time, you know, just focusing on one project and whatnot. And then I think I focus on, and then I change, you know, some of these things here and there. My automation in Windows, in Unix, okay, again and again. It's always these few things. It's never going to be perfect, I guess, until probably I use it for like, I don't know, 1 year or whatnot. This is normal, okay, for programs or whatnot, because I'm not a perfect programmer and I don't have full knowledge, you know. It's going to have problem here and there. And then this week, just a few days ago, I started to work on the animation system. This is the full view of this few week, okay. First week, burnout, and then enjoy life, you know, this performance, you know, what and not, you know, streams, you know. And then I still kind of tries to, you know, improve my analytical engine, tries to do something productive, but in the end I just kind of give up halfway or whatnot. In the end, you know, project it is like that, like, you know, if you give up halfway, there's just no product in the end. There's no result. So you know, the quote have some meaning, you know. They say don't give up, you know. It means something, honestly. It means something, you know. Just don't give up, you know. Sometimes if you give up, you know, nothing is going to come from it. The product or project, you know, is just not there anymore. Okay, it's just not there. You ain't going to get any benefit or whatnot. But yeah, in the second week, luckily stream, and then my mood kind of just, you know, just changed and shifted, you know. So, and then so lastly is also Sora's song. I'm not quite sure that should I play it or not. There's like so many songs that I just downloaded from their topics, but I'm not quite sure. I don't think I could play it also. But whatever. I mean that it honestly sounds good, you know. Whatever. I think for this time I'm going to get a few strikes, but whatever. But yeah, and then so this week, I could not forget this. How could I forget? Just now, or just these few weeks, these few days, I tried to finally recreate a bot, a chat bot, which is what I already like did last year, kinda, I guess. Like no, last year I used AI, I used Python, I still use Python and whatnot, you know, to create a speech synthesizer, okay? But this time I wanted to make it like full interactive, you know, just like Jarvis or whatever, okay? Whatever you can think of, like, you know, that you have reference about, like, you know, speech chatbot, you know, just like movie or whatnot. And yeah, there's quite a few good resources, but in the end, some of it didn't get really, you know, into the full product or whatnot. But first of foremost, I think I would like to give credit to the creator of Sarcastic Bot. They're in GitHub, okay. I'm not quite sure how should I quote it. They have like the full sentence, you know, the full legal quote, but I don't think I'm going to quote it because I'm not merely, you know, just reproducing on their work or whatnot. And I don't think I have like a way to tap out all of those names and whatnot. So and anyway, so here's the bot. Just now, up until just now, 1 or 2 hours ago, I tested this whole thing in Windows. So if anything went wrong, I don't think I can do anything with it. I don't think I can fix it or whatnot. But anyway, yeah, this is it. Right. Oh yeah, there you go. so here's the thing. I think I just compile it. So what I need to do now is just run it. First run with dependencies. No, wait, I still haven't edit one thing. I still need to recompile one thing. The binaries, and because some of this is hard coded. Just now I did created a generator for it to sync, like generate from the JSON or whatnot, but in the end most of it is still hard coded honestly. Like you must have a place to hard code it, or in a way to give the input. So let me quickly tweak that pwd, and then let me just copy this. So in the meantime we'll just like go along. Wait, it's instrumental of that. Oh, okay. So yeah, I gotta replace this field path because it needs a path to generate the audio, which is what I hard coded in. So now, okay, I think I edited the thing, so I just need to compile the whole thing. CP with external dependencies. Okay, so it compiled perfectly. If you could guess like who's the people I'm trying to reproduce the sound, then you're very smart. Where's again my bad shit memory. Sorry. Like, there you go. So it's going to generate this, okay, and then this whole command, okay. I'm going to just copy this, run it. Ooh, crap. Then what's this? No such file or directory. Why? Does it really have no such file? Or is it just kidding with me? Maybe I need to give it like no. I think the beautiful fast run. It should run perfectly. So now let's unravel this whole thing. It should work perfectly. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Let's pause the mute. Let's pause the background music. Okay. No. Now, just now you saw like the render thing, right? Okay. No. Let's press stop. Okay. Alright. Okay, now can you know who am I trying to reproduce the sound? If you can predict very good, and I think it could be obvious, from behavior analysis, okay, you would know that, okay. The one I'm trying to reproduce is polka. and yeah. I am very sorry for my crappy engineering. It is also not about crappy engineering. It is partially about my crappy skills, okay, or my own ability, or my limited ability. But one of the major thing that I think my problem is my overestimation of my ability. This project actually started this week, if I'm not wrong, somewhere around here, this week or last week, okay. I expected myself to finish it fully, just like any other project that I have, kind of finished in the past, other major project, I would say, not small project, but just going around, wandering, GitHub, and trying to find some from other libraries, that can help me automate some small parts, instead of rolling out my own stuff. This is a thing I found out actually has been true since last year sometimes, but sometimes not true also, and I have been struggling to find a balance with this, because sometimes, right, if you went around and then you find a thing, right, so maybe like the cropping thing, like the Java CPP, just like just now, the cropping, okay? Java CPP, with Java CPP, it could help me, just automate a lot of it, okay? From the XYZ, picture, pixel, just give it the coordinate and then you just plus minus and then you a few steps, okay, one day it would get done, okay? But so yeah, I expected I would find a library that could, do something around that, I could just automate a few things and then get a lot of things just done, okay? But it is actually possible, it's not like, from like others, other companies, Google, whatnot, they already invented this solution, but the problem is they are all in Python and whatnot, so it is kind of a requirement analysis. I think I also failed this, this is my own problem, maybe I should even create a program to do this requirement analysis thing in the future, but I don't know, maybe in the future, maybe there's a course for it, I could automate the whole thing, but yeah, I just kind of overestimated my ability, and I didn't, this kind of, I would just say, bad project management in a way, and yeah, in the end it led to this final product. There's a few ways that I could immediately improve it by a huge margin. One of it is, just by actually, doing the data extraction properly more, instead of, playing around or maybe something like that, because let's be honest, Polyguy is quite cute, and yeah, when listening to the audio and whatnot, I kind of just, I would say just stray away from, the full, most efficient path, So the most efficient path is probably, okay, I found the vowel ABCD and then I do this and I do this, just do the exact thing and then just not do more, and then, sometimes waste much more time that are in other funny things, or whatnot, sexy things or whatever, lah. So and yeah, I just kind of enjoy, like, her voice is quite sweet, quite cute. There's a lot of cute moments, just by listening, replay of it. Sometimes like, yeah, or whatnot. And yeah, so I just waste some time here and there. And yeah, can I just didn't arrive at the final, the harsh reality stuff that I need, kind of just stray away from it, which is a bit bad. But yeah, it is also about the analysis requirement lah, because one of the reason that I don't want to use Python is because I wanted it to be stable, okay? I don't want this to fail in probably, not just 1 year, I expect in the most perfect ideal, it should be working for probably like 10 years, 100 years, okay? Because there's a specification for it, okay, Java, okay? If you could reproduce the whole virtual machine, okay? In which case it is probably very possible, okay? If you could reproduce the language specification, the virtual machine to that, to that version, I don't need it to be, version 15 or even, the requirement is quite low, maybe 8 or something. So yeah, I ideally wanted it to, last for a long time, okay? I don't want it to depend on any company, in a way, because in the end you still need to depend on, Oracle. In the end, IBM, this whatnot, they are still big or whatnot, but I don't want it to, like dependencies, like So for example, maybe if I use TensorFlow, okay, and then if sometimes, you know, Google make it proprietary or something, you know, it is just gone, or you know, like there's a lot of things that could go wrong, okay, because like from like past experience or history, you know, there's like the npm, okay, if you search up, you know, there's the npm single person remove one repository, and then a lot of companies just, you know, recursively dependency, you know, just crash everything. So yeah, I don't want that to happen ever onto this bot. And yeah, I kind of naive lah, I would say, on myself lah. I expect myself, you know, to have a lot of ability or skills to handle, you know, in this very strict standard compliant, you know, compliant system or situation, you know. I give myself this limitation, but in the end, it is naive lah, can lah. And this is a great song in the background, you know, to heal me. Talking also lah, but yeah, kind of naive. So yeah, the product is kind of funny, and of course the extraction and whatnot. Don't worry, okay, this is fully private. This is for my sole purpose, okay. I'm not going to sell this, okay, never, okay. And don't ever request this from me or whatnot, okay. I'm not going to sell this, okay. I want to respect the privacy owner and whatnot, okay. And and whatnot, okay. And I don't think it's easy for me to share in a very privacy secure way, you know, within my knowledge or within my ability right now. And I don't think that target or whoever my future target bots, you know, that I create, they are going to feel comfortable with. It's just not a thing, you know. I don't want to be like another companies, you know, that just goes off using their own data from other users, okay. I don't give service, okay. I'm not even YouTube, you know. I don't even provide a video platform or whatnot, okay. I don't think I should have any right, okay? And of course I would also finally, you know, just fundamentally don't want others to, you know, just feel like kimo, you know, like you know, or just disgusted, okay, you know, by you know, towards me or whatnot, okay? It is just immoral, I think, in a way. And yeah, I mean, even if you know, unless I think the fundamental limits for me, I think my definition of like the strict line is, you know, is if they feel, you know, disgusted, then it's absolutely out of it, okay. And if they don't tell me, I'm going to assume that they would feel disgusted by default, okay. Because this is the safe, okay. You play safe, okay. Don't be like other crappy company, okay. Just take data and then do AI, do whatever stuff, okay. Big data, okay. No, I could do big data, but on my own, okay, on my own, and then not distribute it, not share, not sell it, okay. And that's my principle that I hold, I think. But I think it's probably dragged out a bit long, but I think that's it. Yeah, in the future, I don't think, I'm not quite sure about those future things or whatnot, but I think that's it for this month. And with this very cute ending song, very happy song. Enjoy it. I'm probably going to get a few strikes, but I think the background music is good also, and happy and positive. Enjoy your life. I guess do whatever you enjoy. That's it. This Monday Devlog. For others, I'm going to offload it onto other platform or whatnot. And for other platform, I think I should mention, I hear Tube, there's the lbry now changed to Odyssey. They are facing a court, you know, legal law, you know, with like the US Department crypto whatever, but they are still good, okay. They are based off a good intent, okay. They are not harmful, I guess. The privacy is it's not the worst, I think. It's better than other company. So I use theirs, and I think most of the other in the future, you know, uncensored full thing, you know, less whatever, you know, is going to be there first and foremost, I think, because that platform has a very good stability, and I think they promote like crypto in is okay, it's not bad. I don't think it's secure, really privacy good, okay. If it's privacy good, you know, I would just, you know, suggest you to just look at some of my older videos that has my XMR, you know, Monero, and then you could just look at that, okay, look at that, and then maybe farm on your own, you know, farm on your graphic card CPU, okay, you know, mine it, okay, whatever, do trade, okay, gain it, okay. That's actually better, okay. That's the most privacy respecting cryptocurrency that I have known of until now, probably from suggestion and from what I have seen, okay. I didn't really do much research or proving, okay. I'm not a security or crypto guy or whatever, but should be quite good. Man, I think I should end it with this song. Moto, and also have Moto Devlog, I guess. Cute. Okay, and I guess that's it. Yep, see you guys.